This is TechCrunch.
Disney's looking to make a unified super app. I'm Imran Sheikh, and your Weekend Crunch featuring 3 big tech headlines starts right now. After years of hints and preparation, the Uber-backed electric bike and scooter rental startup Lime has filed for an initial public offering. That's right, the company, which is incorporated as Neutron Holdings, Inc., has eyed the public markets for at least 5 years. CEO Wayne Ting last spoke to TechCrunch in 2023 about the prospect of an IPO, noting at the time that Lime had the economics, the growth, and the profitability to take the startup public. All that was required was proper market conditions. Duh. Well, that day has apparently arrived. The company intends to list on NASDAQ under the ticker symbol LIME, spelled L-I-M-E, of course. Lime did not share terms of the offering, which was filed Friday with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Lime's IPO filing shows a company with growing revenue, but not yet profitability. You see, the company generated $521 million in revenue in 2023, $686.6 million in 2024, and $886.7 million last year. Lime, which was founded in 2017, has deep ties to Uber. The ride-hailing and delivery giant led Lime's $170 million funding round in 2020. As part of that deal, Lime acquired Jump, the electric bike and scooter division that Uber bought back in 2018 for around $200 million. After the acquisition, Jump's name disappeared, and its assets were absorbed by Lime. In the years since, Lime has integrated more closely with Uber. Now, a large part of Airbnb's Q1 2026 earnings call was dedicated to talking about how the company is using AI tools for coding, customer support, and search. Notably, the company claimed that 60% of the code its engineers produced in the quarter was written by AI, echoing comments by others like Google, Microsoft, and Spotify, which have all talked about AI accelerating their programming. Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky noted that the company finds AI particularly helpful for building tools for its API partners, who manage their properties using different software. Airbnb has been slowly expanding its use of AI for customer support over the past year, and Chesky said on Thursday that its customer support AI bot now handles 40% of issues without escalating to a human agent, up from about 33% earlier this year. The travel company has also been experimenting with using AI to power its search function. However, Chesky acknowledged the difficulty of truly employing AI tools in the travel or e-commerce spaces, pointing to weaknesses in the chatbot user interface. Airbnb said net income rose 3.9% to $160 million in the first quarter, while revenue increased 18% to $2.7 billion compared to a year earlier. Nights booked went up 9% to $156.2 million in the period. The company said its new Reserve Now, Pay Later feature drew almost 20% of its gross booking value in the quarter. Mouse House senior executives could potentially combine Disney Plus with other apps like Disneyland Resort and Disney Cruise Line Navigator to make one big giant unified app, according to a report from Bloomberg. The sources said these discussions were at an early stage, so keep your Mickey Mouse hats on, but that they are referring to this as a super app internally. Disney CEO Josh D'Amaro, who took over for Bob Iger earlier this year, has emphasized his intent to streamline the Disney experience, making the relationship between Disney Plus and the Disney parks more cohesive. Disney Plus becomes the primary relationship between Disney and its fans, the place where everything comes together, D'Amaro said on Disney's quarterly earnings call this week. Now, the project's a bit reminiscent of Elon Musk's desire to turn X into an everything app like China's WeChat, though X recently launched a standalone chat app, which is counterintuitive. But instead of encompassing literally everything like payments and messaging, Disney's ambition to bring all of its mobile platforms under one app is a bit more feasible, though still a bit eyebrow-raising. It's likely that D'Amaro wants to increase interest in the parks by getting Mickey Mouse in front of more Disney Plus subscribers. It's worth noting that Disney Plus subscribers and Disney Parks visitors aren't necessarily the same customers, which could prove awkward if the Disney Plus app were bogged down with advertisements for cruises. And folks, that's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Amanda Silberling, Ivan Mehta, and Kirsten Karosik. We'll see you here next week, and until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.